Hi, welcome. Come on, let's take a walk around the house. Let me show you a few things. First, we'll start off with my front porch that I've got all decorated with my plants, my thrift store finds, and some treasured pieces that were given to me over the years. Then we'll sneak around back and check out the backyard garden progress. It's going great and I can't wait to show it off. But first, let's stop off at the front porch. You can see I've got quite a few things up here. It's warm enough now that I can bring my peace lilies out and my big Pisces plant. I've got ferns. This beautiful swing was made for me and given to me by a very special Christian friend who has now passed on over 30 years ago. And I love this swing. My husband just redid it for me, and we painted it black to match the house. And there is my Pisces plant that I've brought outside. It's going to love it outside. It always doubles in size. That's the wind chimes that used to hang on my mother-in-law's back porch. An antique milk jug that I got from somebody, and I don't even remember now where I got that. But let's move around to the other side of the porch. My nice welcome sign is one of my peace lilies from inside of the house. And I've got a thrift store lamp that I light at night. It looks really pretty there. A little teacup. And there is my big wash tub filled with the plants. I've already done a video on that. And I love that wash tub, and I love how pretty it looks on my porch. This is a beehive left over from when we tried to raise bees and the hurricanes kept knocking them over, so I just set it on the porch for decoration. My $5 wooden bucket thrift store find, my free 10 green planter, and then a free basket, and I filled it with plants. And then there's my bottle crystal wind chime. These pillows were purchased at Walmart for $5 a piece. So that is my front porch with my $10 ferns from Lowe's, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So let's head around to the backyard, and we'll cut through the side, and this archway will be blooming with a really sweet honeysuckle smell soon. Here's where I've tucked in my okra plants. This area stays really hot, and okra likes it hot. So I've got my okra growing over here. Now we've moved around to the backyard, and my garden is really starting to take off. I've got tomato flowers on every plant, and every day I go outside and they look like they've grown another 4 to 5 inches. The last video I shared was how to take care of these tomatoes, and they just really seem to have grown quite a bit since that video. There's my cucumbers coming up. This is my zucchini bed, and I can't even count how many zucchini I have in there. Lots of good flowers. I'm so excited. There's my first zucchini, and it's getting really big now. So we'll do some recipes with zucchini this year. I really cut back this chard and kale bed, and it's coming right back. And my poor potato plants have doubled in size, so I had to add another container. I cut the bottom out and slipped it over. There's the Swiss chard. There's some beets. They're coming up nicely in buckets. I've got some really good heads on my cabbage, which I'm excited about because I love cabbage. And I've already pulled up some of the garlic, and the onions are doing great, and the tomatoes I tucked in are like double in size. So everything seems to be growing good. The dishes in the back, those are sweet potatoes, and the dishes in the back were a $10 bucket of china that I picked up at a thrift store, and I use it as a flower bed border. Keeps the water from running down, and it just looks so pretty. This is yellow squash and string beans, and they're coming up nicely. So that's a tour of the front yard and the backyard. There's my pepper garden. It's got lots of flowers on it. And we will swirl around, see the chicken pen in the back. That's where I get all my good fertilizer. So anyway, happy Sunday. Thanks for joining me on a walk around the yard. I hope you have a very blessed week. And stay tuned for more videos. And thanks so much for subscribing.